So I wanted to show off the leather front left pocket carry case I made a couple of months ago, this summer in August. I made it out of leather I bought at Michael's. I bought these, the big needles and the thing to pound the holes through, and that waxed thread, and I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and because I wasn't carrying any of my slip joints. These are some of the different sized ones I have, and I really wanted to start carrying them, but I hate when they ride in your pocket, and you put them in like this, but they always end up flat like this. And this is about the maximum. This is a GEC Great Eastern Cutlery 15. This is about as wide as I can go with a pocket knife riding horizontally in my pants before I want to lose my mind. I guess something more like this tiny little Schrade, tiny little solo pocket knife I can handle. No big deal. But anyway, I wanted to start carrying some of these sweet knives I have again, and so I made this. But I also have a Hinderer pen, and I don't like keeping it clipped to my, it's too heavy to keep clipped to my shirt, and I don't like it rattling around my pants either, so I made this thing. Put a grommet up here in case I don't know why, but I might need to put a thong or clip something to it or something or other there. And so I made kind of an error when I started putting this together. I didn't make the pen holder large enough, and I made the knife holder too large. So for me, this is dedicated Hinderer pen, or if I get a space pen, because nothing else will really fit in there. This is nice and thin, and goes in there nicely. The knife side is pretty generous. Today I have a Case mini trapper in CV steel and jig bone. Love this knife, perfect size. A little patina on this. But it being so generous, I also carry this Case Backpocket in it, and it sits perfectly in there. Just a little bit proud, and then I have a lanyard, and I can reach in and pull it out, reach into my pocket, pull this out without even having to pull this pouch out. If I'm carrying something smaller, I still have to pull this out to extricate the knife. But something tall like this, it's nice. Or sometimes I'll carry the Proper. Rarely, because let's face it, if you like slip joints, I don't know. It's cool, it is cool. I like it, believe me, I do like it. But I like on slip joints, I like the natural materials and kind of the more traditional materials. Though, this is pretty sweet, and I want to get the micarta one. But this was an REI walk-in on sale, 80 bucks purchase. But this also, much smaller than the back pocket, sits all the way down in there, but still, with the lanyard, I can still pull it out without having to take this out of my pocket. This is great for the sod buster, the bullnose, the GEC 71. Looks great for that. Takes a bulky knife. I mean, this is kind of a bulky knife. It's not long, but it's kind of fat, and it makes it manageable. It keeps it north to south in your pocket, and until you need it. When I go out to dinner, I bring the Ben Hogan. I mean, what a class guy. Look at that. That's the Great Eastern Cutlery. What is the number on this? 65. Ben Hogan with this beautiful imitation tortoiseshell, the cloud thing badge. What's this called? Shield. And a beautiful steak and pork chop patina on there. So fits in here perfectly. So I think I accidentally made the perfect pouch. This relatively heavy and thick full-size trapper fits in there nicely. It's the only way I'll carry it now. Here's the new 44. Fits in there lovely. So, and here's a new knife that I've been working on just for my own edification. And this fits in there, though I want to make obviously I'm going to make a dedicated pocket sheath for this thing. But I have carried it a couple of times, though when I sit down I get all nervous, so it's not going to work out. But I do know that I can carry a fixed blade in my pocket without going nuts in terms of the size. I just have to make a new rig for that. So that's about it. I just wanted to show off my craftiness. Athena was with me when I made this, so it was a mistake, but it's turned out nicely. All right, hope you all have a great one.